Hey everybody, welcome back. Part 2, episode 11. Hopefully you enjoyed the last episode. You know, as I mentioned there, it's been a wet one. It's been really wet. So we're camped out here another night, up in the Umpqua National Forest, and the whole goal here was to try to get to some hot springs. And we woke up this morning. Finally it stopped raining, which is awesome. So I dropped off Jen to go hike into the hot springs, and I went to go hike down to the waterfall, which you could probably hear a dull roar in the background. And I'm gonna hopefully grab some really nice photos of this pretty famous waterfall. We've been here before, but never really stopped and taken the time to get some photos. So the goal for the rest of the trip is hit a couple more waterfalls, go find a new camp, hopefully a dispersed camp. No longer a campground, but we'll see what we get. You know, can't be too choosy this time of year. But anyway, here's the main event of what I'm going after. See what happens. Well, I think I got some good shots. Hopefully I got some good shots. Now I'm gonna go, ooh, that looks kind of cool right there. Okay, maybe I'm gonna take a picture of this. Then we're gonna go pick up Jen. And then we're probably gonna go chase down some more waterfalls, so, and camp. Yeah, sure is pretty out here. And man, am I happy that it's not raining and or snowing. It's, feels good. Feels really good. All right, here's what I'm gonna shoot. There's this really cool infrastructure up here that's some sort of an aqueduct, but it's made out of cedar, and it's being held together with banding. And as you can see out the window, it's loose. It's or it's coming apart a little. But I discovered that when you have a dirty truck, if you go slowly through it, you can just kind of do this action. It's like a car wash. Well, we made it into camp and found a dispersed spot for the night, which is great. There's a bunch of them up this little creek that we went up to. Well, it's not little, it's currently completely blown out from all that rain that we've had, but we were able to find just a nice little spot right by some waterfalls on the creek, and we've had a real good day. Jen, got dropped off and hiked up to the hot springs. She had a blast up there. Said it was really, really nice. And then, you've seen some of the waterfall footage that I went after today. And we ended up actually on the way here, one of my favorite waterfall scenes was just right off the side of the road. And I didn't grab a camera to film it because we were just kind of in a hurry to get to camp. But here we are. Jen's making a nice fire over there, so I think I'm gonna go over there and enjoy it as it's starting to cool down. Yeah, it's been a really good trip so far, and we're enjoying ourselves. It's nice to get out of the house. It's been a little while, and just, I mentioned last video that just life is just kind of did that. It took us a while to get out, so we're probably just gonna kind of have a nice chill evening, enjoy the fire until it gets nice and cool, and then we'll probably crawl in the camper and play some games or something, read a book. Not the most exciting content, as they would say, but it's nice, easy, chill camping, and that's kind of what we were looking for. So I think all told, between part 1 and episode 10 and this episode 11, we've actually gotten everything that we were kind of going after, whether it be the waterfalls, the hot springs, snowshoeing, everything was there. So we've kind of seen a lot, and the one reoccurring theme throughout all of it was moisture. It's been a wet one, but it's been nice to have a dry day. The sun actually came out a little bit today, so there was a tiny bit of a sunset. I actually tried to snap some photos for that, but yeah, I think tomorrow we'll do probably a little bit more exploring, kind of pack up and get home. We got a little cat that needs our attention, and yeah, back to life. I'll share, typical thing, I'll share some of the photos. They're out, and probably some at the end, so hopefully you enjoy it. More to come. I'm going to build a Lucas Jones fire, an Idaho fire. we're packing up. We're gonna call it an end. The rain came back, so it rained all night, and neither of us slept out well. So the camper has an aluminum roof, and so when rain hits it, it sounds like you're parked under a waterfall. So we slept okay, but I think we're ready to dry out a little bit. And we were just discussing how, it beats being in a tent. Nothing wrong with being in a tent. I love tent camping and plan on doing a lot of backpacking into next year, but yeah, this, I don't know that we would have been able to do this for 4 days in a tent. So yeah, we're gonna go pack up and probably stop, have lunch on the way. You'll probably see a little bit of that, but I think that's gonna wrap it all up. So the end of episode 11, part 2 of our little Umpqua National Forest trip. Hope everybody enjoyed it. As always, like it if you like it, subscribe if you really like it, and yeah, we'll see you again next time. Thanks for coming along for the journey. Cheers.